tomorrow's game today. We also promoted today's game today. That has been removed. Don't worry, we'll go up at the correct time. This is not the final live game of 2025. Tomorrow is. But I want to stop everything to wish a very happy birthday to MS Mike. Congratulations on making it another trip around the sun. And thank you for spending some of your special day here with us. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, MS Mike. Happy birthday to you. We asked for your must-watch holiday movie because that's what this game is all about. And Gage Baggy said Home Alone. Vicky Goddard said Elf. Anime Dan said The Nightmare Before Christmas is the best. Cemetery Ray, Elf is my holiday movie because I still laugh every time I watch it. She Lift said The Family Stone and Muppet Christmas Carol, both classics. Bray Bray 67, Christmas Vacation. Hannah Martin, A Christmas Story. Beatrix 309, the original Miracle on 34th Street. Nakisha, It's a Wonderful Life. Brutax, The Holiday, which I just saw for the first time this year. Took me forever. It was delightful. I found it absolutely delightful. The Lone Fedora said Scrooge, which is the 1970 musical version starring Albert Finney when he was a younger man back in the day. Jody Hilliard, 484, Countdown to Christmas on Hallmark again. Jody, you're here all the time, but if you haven't seen a Christmas movie, Christmas, that should be on your list. That should be on your list to watch. Music Chick said Christmas Vacation is my number one. We got the Simpsons Christmas movie. Christmas with the Cranks being called out by Nana Bree. Ernest Saves Christmas by Wendy1313. These are all great choices, and some of them may appear in this game. But for now, the best way to spread holiday cheer is asking questions loud for all to hear. Welcome to this movies edition of Daily Trivia Live, holiday movies that is. That is the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. Every time a bell rings, your memory gains its wings as you play for today's grand prize. That is $1,000. And when you correctly answer 10 multiple choice holiday movies themed trivia questions, you'll win your share of it. But that's not all. In this game, you'll earn one bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. Here's how that works. You win the game today. All those bonus SB that you accrued will be automatically added on top of your share of the grand prize. If you do not win the grand prize, you can still pick up bonus SB. However, you will have to claim them at the end of the game in order to keep them. It's simple. The game ends. A button appears on screen, so you don't leave. You click that claim button and the SB are yours. You leave early, you don't get them, and I don't want that. Okay? Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One is using SB. The other is with a free rejoin. And here's a tip for you. If you click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening, you can get free rejoins just by watching videos. But this is a week unlike any others. This is a second chance week. Well, there have been some of those, but you know what I mean. You are getting 3 free rejoins for each live game that you play, and they're credited before the following game begins. So you are here now playing this game, which is wonderful. I'm so grateful for it. And what that means is you will have 3 more rejoins if you come back to play tomorrow's game. You'll have them ready for that or for other games in the future. But really, I hope you come back tomorrow. That's going to be a real fun one. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Finally, each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are the winners from Tuesday. They've already been credited. Congratulations to them. And I know most of you don't see your name up there because there are only 5 names on the screen right now. But what I want you to do is show that can-do spirit every day in every way. Keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. All right, folks, you have all the information that you need, so let's press play on this game and kick things off with question number 1. In Home Alone, where does Kevin's mother force him to sleep as punishment? The attic, the laundry room, or the airport? In the original Home Alone. At first, he's going to share the hide-a-bed with Fuller, who's going to wet the bed after all that Pepsi he drank. After fighting with Buzz, he is forced to sleep alone in the attic. The attic is the answer. And what do you know, 91% of you getting that one right. He is afraid of the laundry, which is in the basement. When he goes to do laundry, he's afraid of the boiler that keeps opening and closing its mouth. He does not make it to the airport in the first one. He does in the second one and winds up in New York. And you don't want to sleep next to Fuller. See, he's already drank too much Pepsi, Fuller. Put that Pepsi away. Go, hang out with your Oscar that you won. All right, let us move on. We've already had all the people who got that incorrect rejoin, along with some of our stragglers. We got almost 14,000 people in grand prize contention. And the good news is every question you get right from here on out gets you one bonus SB. So here we go. This is question number 2. Who plays the UK's Prime Minister in Love Actually? Is it Alan Rickman, Martin Freeman, or Hugh Grant? Love Actually, another classic holiday film. That's right, Fuller did win an Oscar. He's played by Kieran Culkin. Love Actually is the all-star team of holiday movies. It's like Avengers Endgame, but for Christmas, loaded with talented performers whose storylines intertwine, including a story with Hugh Grant's Prime Minister. Hugh Grant is the answer, 88% of you getting that one right. And here he is, doing his dance. Dancing by himself at Downing Street. Dancing at Downing Street with your Prime Minister, Hugh Grant. Well done, 88% of you. The 12% of you that did not get it right, almost all of you able to rejoin, at least 75 to 80% of you. So we can move on now to question number 3, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Which of the following Christmas movies stars Arnold Schwarzenegger? Is it Noel, Jingle All the Way, or Christmas with the Cranks? Get to the sleigh. We've got to go. Based on the early 80s Cabbage Patch Kids craze, Arnold and Sinbad race against time and one another to buy a Turbo Man figure on Christmas Eve in Jingle All the Way. That is Arnold's Christmas movie. 96% of you getting that one right. Remember when he's trying to get Turbo Man and he's like, yeah, who could forget that part? Arnold, one of the greats. Let's move on to question number 4 now, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. In A Christmas Story, what secret message does Little Orphan Annie broadcast on its radio show? Is it smart kids use ivory soap, Merry Christmas to all, or be sure to drink your Ovaltine? He has the decoder ring. He gets it in the mail. He's so excited. Ralphie is a Little Orphan Annie superfan, and when he finally has his decoder pin, he's able to learn that Annie wants him to be sure to drink your Ovaltine. What? It was just a commercial for Ovaltine all along. 2/3 of you remembered that. Well, he says, be sure when he's decoding it. Be sure to what? Be sure to what? Annie was trying to tell us something. Of the 33% of you that did not get that correct, we had over 3/4 of you come right back in. We're sitting at almost 12,000 people in grand prize contention at this point in the game. And now we are moving on to question number 5, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Who plays the conductor in the Polar Express? Is it Tom Hanks, Jim Carrey, or Mark Ruffalo? Looking for the conductor in the Polar Express. Because the film is entirely animated using motion capture, the conductor was one of 7 different roles that Tom Hanks played in the Polar Express. He was Santa Claus too. I think he was one of the kids. Might have been the kid. He played a lot of different roles. If you can pick them all out, we've asked about how many roles he played a bunch before. This is the first time we asked specifically about the conductor. 98% of you getting that one right. Let's just move right on to question number 6, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. The actor who played Ellen Griswold's mother in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation starred in which sitcom? Is it King of Queens, The Golden Girls, or Everybody Loves Raymond? Think back. Doris Roberts plays Ellen's mom, Frances. Just one role in a career that spanned 65 years, but she's probably best known for playing Marie Barone on Everybody Loves Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond is the answer. 71% of you getting that one right. That was not what we would call an easy question in the biz, but you nailed it. And she is a different flavor. Marie Barone's more of a doting mother. Frances is a little bit more aloof, I would say. Bougie, some might say. And of the 29% of you that did not get that one right, we got almost 2/3 of you right back in. So let's move on to question number 7, worth one bonus SB if you get it right. In Elf, what song does everyone sing to power Santa's sleigh? Is it I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, or Dear Old Santa? We all love Elf. Christmas cheer has been on the decline, leaving Santa's sleigh to run on turbine power, When that turbine fails, he's only able to escape the Central Park Rangers because everyone sings, Santa Claus is coming to town. That is the answer. 79% of you getting that one right. And there is Jovi singing by herself. At first, she was shy. She didn't want to sing, even though she has a great voice. And then everybody joins her, and the more them sing, then the cheer meter starts to go up, and off flies the sleigh. So they believed in Santa for just a little bit. Of the 21% of you that did not get that one right, almost half of you able to rejoin. Let us move on to question number 8, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Here it is. George Clooney's aunt starred in which Christmas movie classic? It's a Wonderful Life, White Christmas, or Miracle on 34th Street? Classics, all three. I don't think anyone would debate that point. Which one starred George Clooney's aunt? For a long time, George Clooney was the third most famous Clooney in his family. His dad, Nick, was a news anchor in Cincinnati, and his aunt, Rosemary Clooney, starred in White Christmas. White Christmas is the answer. 55% of you getting that one right. And now that you know that she is George Clooney's uncle, how much does she look like George Clooney? Right? Look, you can see some of the features. The eyes are there, maybe the nose a little bit, but very clearly they are related to one another. There you go. Rosemary Clooney. Of the 45% of you that got eliminated, again, we got almost half of you who were able to rejoin. We're down to about 6,300 people in grand prize contention. And on to our second to last question, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. It's question number 9. In The Holiday, the two women who swap homes live in which 2 cities? Is it New York and Paris, Chicago and Rome, or Surrey and Los Angeles? Somebody's favorite, so I know they know this. A journalist and the owner of a film trailer company escape their everyday lives and find love in Surrey, outside of London, and Los Angeles, respectively, in The Holiday. That's right, Surrey and Los Angeles are the answer. 4,130 people knew that answer. They've made it this far, and they were ready for our final question. And, folks, you know, all good things must come to a temporary end. Tomorrow is the final Daily Trivia Live of 2025, and it is also the last Name That Song game of 2025. We're going to give you the lyrics to well-known holiday songs. You will tell us which songs they're from, and don't worry, we're going to be coming back big time in 2026. Excited to tell you about that, but we're very excited for this game tomorrow. Nathan will be here singing all the hits for you, and you will be singing along with him. I know you will. Quick reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in our app. That is where the Daily Tapjoy wall is. That's where you can install and download and play other fun games on your mobile device to earn SB. And all those things that you can do will get you SB towards your daily goal. And speaking of SB towards your daily goal, don't forget, still plenty of time. We're only at the middle of the week for you to finish or even just start your Swaggle board. You can get it done. It runs through 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, December 22nd. And in Swaggle, in case you didn't know, you fill the squares on your board by getting SB in the ways you're probably already earning, including Daily Trivia Live. And maybe trying ways to earn that you haven't tried before or in a while. Once you complete a pattern, you can submit it to get an SB bonus, and the size of that bonus depends on which pattern you complete. There's a handy-dandy chart that explains everything, but you want to try to get a full board because that is worth 1,500 SB. That is $15 in free gift cards. And just remember, you can only submit once, so please try to fill as many squares as you can before you submit. Check it out after the game by clicking the smaller version of this image that appears when the game has ended and the SB have all been claimed. All right, folks, we got 4,753 people vying for a piece of our $1,000 grand prize. Over 14,000 people stuck around to the end, and there is one more bonus SB up for grabs if you can correctly answer our final question. It's question number 10. What does Tiny Tim say at the end of A Christmas Carol? Is it the dee-da, the dee-da, that's all, folks, God bless us everyone, or, well, that happened? What is the quote from the end of A Christmas Carol? Scrooge learns from his past, his present, and his future in A Christmas Carol. Part of what he learns is to love all people, which he clearly got from Tiny Tim, who says, God bless us, everyone. That's right. God bless us, everyone is the answer. 4,698 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done to you. Let's meet a few of those grand prize winners. Each of you will be taking home 22 SB in grand prize money plus the bonuses you earned along the way. Alexis Camille Cox, congratulations. A. Ackerman 49, congratulations. CPEP, you are a winner. Yippee-ki-yay, you are a winner. Little Annie Wood won. And D1 Dan, just a few of our grand prize winners. Congratulations to all of you, and congratulations to those of you who stuck around. Maybe you didn't win the grand prize, but you did claim your bonus SB. That makes you a winner in my book. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Great job today. That's it for me this year, but Nathan will be here tomorrow for the Name That Holiday Song game, and I will always be watching over you. Thank you for playing Daily Trivia Live, and we will see you then, my friends.